Well, winter is officially beginning in just a little while, and another deep freeze is headed our way. When temperatures dip this low, vehicles can have problems. There are lots of myths out there about how to keep them running smoothly. And as Meg Shaw found out, some of them do more harm than good.
There are a lot of misconceptions about letting your car idle during these winter months before you start driving. For years, folks would have to get into their cars, start it up, and then wait 3, 4, maybe 5 minutes before they could even take off. But these days, that's not the case. Idling a car for several minutes was more prevalent during the 1990s when cars relied on carburetors.
You had to pump the gas to step it down, so it would take 3 or 4 minutes, and then it had an electric or a manual choke.
But when the auto industry did away with them, they switched to electric fuel injection, essentially ridding that idling time.
Give it 10 or 15 seconds to start it up, let it stabilize, and then you're ready to go.
Owner of Bruce's Automotive and Fleet, Bruce Henthorn, says you should never let your car run for too long. He tells me leaving your car in idle wastes gas and increases air pollution unnecessarily.
If you leave it running, make sure you're constantly watching it for smoke or steam, because you just don't know.
His best advice during these first few weeks of winter?
Get their car in for an oil change. That way they get their eyes on all their fluid levels, make sure everything's full. And we're in for a long winter this year, so I'd get on top now because we're going to see a lot of broken cars in the next couple months.
And remember, it's actually against the law here in the state of Ohio to start your car and then leave it unattended, and that includes everybody who has remote start. According to the law, you must start your car, lock your doors, and make sure you're watching it from inside your home or your work. In Cleveland, Meg Shaw, News 5.